Welcome to my YouTube automotive channel. In today's video I have a 2014 Ford Taurus Limited and I will show you how to remove and replace the steering wheel. This video will apply to Ford Tauruses made from 2013 all the way up to 2019. Before you start removing and disconnecting the airbag, make sure to disconnect the negative battery pole. Once the battery is disconnected, to start removing the airbag, you'll have two holes here on the steering wheel, one on each side. And the other one is here. So the idea is to push something inside, something like a small screwdriver, and you have to press onto a special spring to release the airbag out. Now I won't be able to really show it to you before I remove the airbag, but once I remove it I will show you exactly what has to be done. So just have to push it in and get onto that spring. So this will take a bit of your time because you really have to feel it and find exactly where it is. But like I said, I will show you in more details once I remove the airbag. Okay, so I've got my airbag out and now I will show you. So pretty much you see right here there are two springs, one on the right side and one on the left side, which have to be pressed in to release the airbag. And now I will try to demonstrate that. So like I said, you will stick your screwdriver here inside, or Allen key, or anything that you have. Now you can see here where I'm getting in, you see, and all you have to do, you have to push onto this spring. See, that's it. So you want to just go straight in, and here you will hit this like a small metal piece, and you have to get past it. So to do that, you just stick the screwdriver all the way towards the dashboard and keep going in, and then you will get to that spring, and this is what you have to do on both sides. And then these pins on the back of the airbag will just release and you'll be able to remove it. Okay, now to disconnect the airbag, you'll have like two black tabs on each of these connections. I'll try to zoom it in a bit. So right here, one will be on this side, one on the opposite side. So you want to press them at the same time and just pull this out. You see, these are the tabs. They're quite small but doable. And you will do the same thing on the other one. Once you have removed the airbag, the next thing you want to do, you want to remove this main bolt that's holding the steering wheel. For that you will need Torx T50. And then you'll have to take care of a couple of these wires to get them off the way, and then you'll be able to pull off the steering wheel. Okay, so once you have removed this main bolt, if you are lucky, the steering wheel will be completely loose and you'll be able just to pull it off. In some cases it's still stuck, so you might want to tap it or hit it here from the back all around, and that might help to unblock it. The worst case scenario, there is a specialty tool just for the removal of the steering wheels. You can usually rent it from most of mechanical shops, at least here in Canada, or you can buy it, but like I said, usually the steering wheel should go off. Okay, now the next thing to do, you want to disconnect this main connection here. So there's like a small tab on top of it. You just want to press it and pull this out, you see, to get this off the way. Once this main connection is disconnected, you want to disconnect the one here at the bottom as well. There's also like a small clip here to press and just pull out, just like this. Now one more small tip before completely removing the steering wheel. It's a good idea to mark the current position of the steering wheel. You see I made like a small marking here on top of the steering wheel, so I can align it with this like a cut here, and then I'll make sure that the steering wheel is installed back in the same position it was, and that way your steering wheel will be nice and straight, so you don't have problems with that. Okay, and now once all that is done, you can just pull the steering wheel straight off. Also, what you want to keep in mind, this here is the airbag clock spring. You want to keep it in the position it is. If you want, you can even tape it, because this shouldn't turn around if there is no steering wheel, so just have it this way while you work. Thank you for watching this short video. I hope it was helpful and educational. If it was, please like it and consider subscribing to my YouTube automotive channel. On my channel there is lots of how-to videos, do-it-yourself videos, car reviews, product reviews and other similar automotive topics.